Hello, Irregular Nation. What is going on? Welcome to another episode of Irregular Thoughts with me, the Irregular Neil. And on this episode of Irregular Thoughts, we are gonna talk about, I was gonna say dive, but let's say talk, because we're not taking a dive. Into some more Snyder bombs. I mean, the movie is not far away. There is a countdown, of course. I think it's 37 days. But like I said, hey, everybody, my countdown don't start till we hit 10 days. Once we hit 10 days, then Man of Steel watch party is going to happen. My BBS watch party. I've got two people. I've got Hope Productions and I got my buddy Joe coming for it. So, that'll be playing all week until we get to Justice League. And then once we get to Justice League, she's probably going to end up hating me because that shit's going to be on a lot. It's going to be on a lot. But, fuck. So, a couple days ago, I did a video. And I was just talking about how, and pointing to, everything out there, it's going to be all right. Don't worry about the marketing. The right people are going to start taking care of that, and they have. And you knew Snyder was going to start coming out with some stuff, and boy, he did. Now, before we get into today's drop, and today's drop was a actual look at Jared Leto's Nightmare Joker, and he is fucking frightening. Ooh. And then yesterday, we got Spiky Steppy fucking slicing up some Amazons. And it was put out in where he's still working on it. So it's not full finished. CGI, I guess, kind of, it's a little grained. It's in black and white. But oh my. The way he wanted to show it, which was smart, of course. You're not going to show that in full color, and especially you ain't going to get that in a fucking trailer. There ain't no way they're putting that in a trailer. And I'm going to take us to that, and I'm going to show everybody that, because that is just, it's badass. And then a little before that, we got another look at Darkseid in a new t-shirt. And that is actually a t-shirt I really do want. There was a couple other t-shirts released. There's another Darkseid one, but this one just has a nice ominous tone. I like the color palette on it, and then I like the way the parademons are flying. And I'll take us to that also. And I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on what could be. Apologize for the eye biddies at the moment, probably, because I didn't really sleep last night. It was just one of those nights where the mind doesn't shut off. So enough of my bullshitting. Sorry about that. Let's go check out Captain Steppy taking out freaking Amazons. Let me just get that shared real fast, because that shit. It was insane. There's a lot to talk about with that. A lot. What we're gonna do there. Okay. Just put that there for everybody, just to double check. And what we're also going to get too, for anybody that doesn't know what I'm talking about, this movie is being released on HBO Max March 18th. And this is the Snyder Cut. This is the actual vision of the director whose movie got, we all know, was taken away from him. He had to step away. And then WB just went to work on chopping the shit out of that thing and giving it to another director, Josh Whedon. And he butchered it and did not do a good job. So now we're going to get this 4-hour masterpiece done by Snyder. And hey, this was definitely might not be for everybody, so I get that. But if you like some epic superhero stuff done in stylistic way, and it's got a serious tone to it, and it's just different. And believe me, hey guys, I don't mind Marvel. I enjoy it, but this is next level. This is where it's at. I love DC. So let's dive into this one. All right, so as you guys can see, it's not full on HD, but just take a look at this. Look at the freaking boom. Oi! Oh, brutal. And then that was the scene. And now, as you can see, this is a colorized trailer, the last trailer we got.
Shall we?
And this is a little promotion. As you can see, February 14th, this is a second trailer that is coming. There is Darkseid. You exist. I mean, take a look at that. I mean, look at how beautiful this looks. Oh, oi. Ooh. So let me just take us right back. Right here. And we're going to... Oh, no. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. Okay, pause. All right. So, now, like I said, he doesn't give it to you in full HD, this little clip that he puts out there, but as you can see, this is the shot where he goes, and you saw that in the little quick snippet trailer that was coming, that just came right after this, and we are getting the second trailer on Valentine's Day. Cannot wait. See, that's a nice Valentine's gift, let me tell you. Love, love, love. Oh. We're obviously not going to get this full-on scene that you just saw in the trailer. There's no way. You cannot see him chopping off an Amazon's head. But that also, if anybody saw Justice League, plays into that scene where him and Wonder Woman are facing off in the tunnel, and he's talking about having the blood of her sisters on his blade, as you could see with what he just did right there. In Justice League, you saw when, Mortal Kombat, Steppenwolf was, he was still taking Amazons out. So I know there was definitely some hate for this. Some like, oh my God, the people like right there. Oh, see how I paused that? Look at that. Damn, that's a good pause too, I must say. I mean, he just straight up decapitates. There is no mercy right there. So right away, you're like, okay, there's our guy. There's our villain. That is threatening. That is menacing. And then right here, look at that. Oh, that's not going to be easy to handle. So let's just stop that. I mean, woo. I mean, that right there, that if that ain't your thing, if you guys aren't ready for that, I don't suggest watching this movie. If you can't handle that, people that, get a little upset about this, that, the other. But, I mean, I'm kind of speechless, as you can see, because it's given to you. The imagery is given to you. And you could see what he looks like in color when that next preview comes up and you see him standing up and you see his armor. His armor is actually alive, just so people want to know. He's an alien. His armor is actually, part of him. So that is that was quite a reveal the other day. Quite a reveal. So let's take you into the Darkseid t-shirt. As you saw, Euxis. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Euxis. That's his younger version self. And you see him getting ready to, take the axe, and the color little preview that came right after that. We got the adult Darkseid when they first released some Justice League merch from the upcoming Snyder Cut. And everybody was kind of like head scratching a little bit because, or at least I was, because why would you be giving all that imagery? So, because we're not supposed to get another movie after this or anything like that. And this is supposed to just be its one-off, but, we'll see how that goes. Is there a little bit of like plotting and planning by, Snyder where he's starting to market it, or they're trying to market it where they want to continue this because he's got a bigger role, I believe, than people think, than Darkseid, besides the history lesson where Darkseid's just showing up. at the end after, they have their battle with Steppenwolf, I don't know. I think there was more at it, and I'm pretty sure there was. So with what I'm talking about, as everybody can see, this is the last image that was released right there. Him sitting on his throne, and that is just a thing of beauty. A thing of beauty. And then you can see the parademons in the background. So that one right there, that I am picking up without a doubt. There was a couple other ones released where I'm like, oh, those are sweet. But this one talked to me. So as soon as I saw this one, and that is exactly how he's going to look. He is frightening. Oh, and wait till I take everybody to Joker. Oh my. You might not sleep after that. There's a good chance. I mean, this is going to be one scary ass set of characters in this. And not to mention, oh my God, Desaad. Desaad is frightening also. So here is what I was saying in the preview. That's Euxis. That's him as a younger version. And then when you're seeing this, as you can see, he's more drawn out. The face is a little long. He's older here. He's a little more badass. So, I mean, goddamn. And this was the other T that I did cover at one point. I do like this one too. I'm going to get this one too. But at one point, it's like, geez. I mean, I love myself a graphic tee. Don't get me wrong, as you can see with this right here. But damn, we haven't even got any individual Justice League members yet. And I wonder what those are going to look like. So, I mean, that's just great. It's great. I love everything that's going on right now. It's such a good time to be a DC fan. Especially a Snyder fan. Let's take us back to that. Because that is what we're talking about right there. I was just giving everybody a little of the other stuff that's also around and how he's going to look. Like, I mean, this shot right here in black and white. I mean, there's nothing in this movie that isn't going to be epic. I'm telling you right now. And I know I'm just kind of going on and on about that, but it is the truth. There's nothing that this guy doesn't do that isn't epic. If you haven't seen 300, if you haven't seen Dawn of the Dead, if you haven't seen Watchmen, and there's multiple editions, I don't know if it's called the Ultimate Edition on that one. It might be. I have the one with the Black Freighter, which is an animated short that's thrown into it, including all the other scenes. So, and it's a long one, but it's really good. It's really good. Man of Steel, BVS Ultimate Edition. Get on it if you are a fan of this. And erase your head, empty your hats. Remember to empty your hats when you watch a movie done by Snyder, because it's not going to be totally done maybe in the way that you want, which is the problem I always find with a lot of people. Like, it's okay. When an artist does something, it's their vision. It's how they're going to do it. They're going to take source material and then they're going to put their spin on it and it's going to look great. But you have to empty the hat. You have to make sure that you have to, take the expectations and, whatever you have in your head and get that out, because you don't know what the fuck's going to happen. And the same goes for everybody that might be a little too overly excited and their heads are going all over the place. Guys, ladies, chill the fuck out. What he's doing is he's giving you all this. He wants you to get excited about it. But at the same time, don't take yourself to all these places that thinking that this is what's going to happen and that's what's going to happen and boop, boop, boop. And guess what? If that's how you go into watching this, you're going to not enjoy what's given to you, if you understand what I'm saying. If you kind of get where I'm going with that. Just go in there. Just enjoy it. Enjoy every moment of it. Don't overset your expectations for everything, because you don't know what we haven't seen. This guy's got a lot of shit we haven't seen. I haven't not liked anything he's done. Like Man of Steel, perfection. BVS, amazing. And now we're finally getting the movie we never thought we were going to get. Whew. And he's giving us snippets of it, But I'm also not a person that likes to sit there and play all the connected dots. I want to be surprised. I want to see what they're doing. Tell me the story. Let me sit there and just go like that. I don't want to sit there and go, oh, I think this is going to happen. Oh, man, that didn't happen. Oh, because that's how people get, and that drives me nuts. So, like I said, you watching Irregular Thoughts. All right. So let's get in to today's reveal. The Jizoker. And oh my. Oh my, oh my, oh my. So, first, I'm going to take y'all into the imagery. Okay? That's what we're going to do first. And then there was a quick article so I can give everybody a little quick snippet of what his Joker is going to be in this nightmare timeline. I'm sorry. When you look at that right there, would you not shit your pants if that was staring at you in this? It's the same hallway that we had Batsy in the shot that we had from Batman. And you say to yourself, was he keeping Joker in there, or was just Joker doing his thing? But we're going to read that article just so, you know, like I said, here I am going with, ooh, what's he doing? Ooh, what's that? See, I don't mind that. I don't like going in thinking I know what's going to happen. So just to say, like, that's what I really meant. Don't go in there thinking you know what's going to happen. Just go in there fresh, baby. So, whew, I mean, right. I cannot wait. I mean, look at this shot right here. He looks fucking psychotic. I mean, he looks like he's been through some shit right there. He's been through some mother friggin' shit. And this is the, you know, apocalyptic timeline where Darkseid has taken over and decimated Earth. And there is no hope. And the only ones still alive are Batman, Deathstroke, Cyborg, part of Cyborg, and the Flash. And they're all in cahoots. Now, here's my little thing. And as you can see, this was the first shot that he gave us because there's also the Joker card right there. So everybody knows, if you've seen BVS, in BVS, the nightmare timeline that you see Batman, you know, he's already going to search for kryptonite and someone sets him up. And he also has the Joker card on his gun that he has, his rifle. And that was always like a head scratcher to everybody. I was like, "Ooh, what does that mean? Is Joker alive?" Yeah, well, obviously Joker's alive. We know that now. But that was not in the original plans. So this is Zack Snyder. These are the reshoots that Zack Snyder was able to do. He brought Jared Leto back. And then everybody might say, well, where's the tattoos? Where's this and that? There was, like, because these photos were released to Vanity Fair, and they did a little interview with him. So that's why I want to take us there to read that. And why don't we do that now that we've seen the frightening little photos right there. And this was his Joker. This was also a deleted scene. Did not happen in the Suicide Squad, but he has the tattoos. And if anybody remembers that saw that movie, he had quite the look. Quite the look, as you could see as I'm scrolling up and down right there. But all right, let's get us out of here and take us to that Vanity Fair article where I can read a little bit for you, because, you know, who doesn't want a little read along? Hopefully I don't put you all to bed. All right, so let's go right here. All right. Okay, so we are on this article right here, and as you can see, like, they even started off with that. Now we're not going to read right there. Here's a bigger, oof, damn. That is a disturbing photo. Obviously, that's blood and such. And he also has gloves on. At least it looks like he has glove on the one hand. I don't know about that hand. You know, it's both hands. Just eerie as fuck. All right. So, here we go. This is where I'm going to start to do a little read along here. So, gone are the face tattoos and slick back emerald uncut hairstyle of that movie, replaced by a visage that looks like a creature who crawled out of the basement of a long abandoned insane asylum. Maybe he did. I mean, that's what it looks like down there. But to me, that corridor, that look right there from BVS when he comes out of like that storm cellar look, that's obviously where they are. I feel that that's Bat's apocalyptic Bat Cave, or that just leads from the Bat Cave, because, Batsy's always in tunnels and sewers and all that kind of stuff. So, as you can see, Leto is wearing a hospital gown, surgical mask, and the photo Snyder released exclusively to Vanity Fair, which the director says is probably a remnant of his escape into the wild when the world fell. So now we're going to get, so what this is going to do is this is going to just, so like it says right there, spoiler warning if you don't want to know, or you just want complete surprise, but gives you a little background of what Joker is going to be in this timeline. You don't know what the fuck he's going to do. So let's continue. Okay, so in some of the Justice League scenes, Jared Leto also sports a bulletproof vest. Check this out. With grimy law enforcement badges. He has tons of badges, Snyder said. Those are his trophies. So, yeah, he's been picking people off. So, he's been doing a lot before him and Batman decide to join forces. So, Joker appears in a new film during a sequence set on a ruined Earth after the alien tyrant Darkseid invades and decimates the planet, which I already told you. It's a dream sequence, a psychic vision experienced by Ben Affleck's Bruce Wayne that reveals what will happen if the superheroes fail to stop the onslaught. Joker is sort of a ghost of Christmas yet to come, supplying motivation through terror. So it seems like in the scenes that we're going to get, it's going to be pretty damn intense between the two and pretty damn trippy. So now this is, I believe, as we read through, Snyder has said these things. The cool thing about the scene is that it's Joker talking directly to Batman about Batman. That's awesome, Snyder said. It's Joker analyzing Batman, who he is and what he is. That's the thing I also felt like fans deserve from the DC universe. Thank you, sir. That is to say the Jared Leto Joker and Ben Affleck Batman, they never really got together, which is very true. We had that stupid partial scene in Suicide Squad, and no fault to Ayer, because that wasn't his shit. It seemed uncool to me that we would make it all the way through this incarnation of Batman and Joker without seeing them together. So true. Snyder already had a history devised in his head. Now, if anybody hasn't seen BVS, this will help explain it. The scene explains why Bruce had the Joker card taped to his gun that you've seen in Batman v Superman, the director says of his 2016 film, which also hinted that the Joker murdered the Cape Crusader sidekick by showing the absent Robin's armor spray painted with "ha ha ha, joke's on you, Batman," and that you saw in BVS. I also wanted to explore the death of Robin, Snyder said. Now, for anybody upset about that, in Snyder's universe, Dick Grayson is the one that is killed by Joker. Now, you never saw that in BVS. It was just hinted with that suit. So he wants to explore that in this. And I might upset people. Oh, Dick Grayson can't die. Yeah, it's okay, guys. It's okay. It's just a movie. Calm down. It's all right. He was only doing a 5-story arc. He wasn't telling a 20-plus, forever story here. So it's okay. So he chose to do that because you'll see why as I continue to read. And if there was ever going to be a next movie, which of course there probably won't be. I love how he always puts that kind of stuff in there. He's so cryptic. Because it's like, hint, hint, I want one. I wanted to do a thing where in flashbacks we learn how Robin died, how Joker killed and burned down Wayne Manor. That explains why Wayne Manor's burnt down in BVS. Anybody that bitched and moaned about that. And what whole thing that happened between he and Bruce. The director's plan was to show how they became like this, how he hurt him in a way that no one has really. So people like, oh, Batman's too brutal. Excuse me, I have to do a cough and take a sip because I'm reading and I'm a little parched. He's brutal because the man has been through some shit. You're not going to sit there and be like, skipping to your loo every time you want to go fight somebody. You want to go beat the hell out of people. So anyway, okay. So other than losing his parents, it was probably the most significant personal injury to his life. Correct. That was his ward. That's the role this new Joker sequence will fulfill in Justice League, and that is fucking awesome. You know it's going to be so intense, and I can only imagine the musical score that's going to be going on during these scenes. Like, that's another thing. I love musical scores, and I love that kind of shit in the background, and even during trailers, because it intensifies everything. But, cannot wait. Sorry, let me continue. Both those seeking continuity may have questions. What happened since we last saw this Joker in Ayer's film? Well, obviously, he's been trudging through and killing people. Is there tattoo removal in the apocalypse? I like that Zack Snyder saying stuff like this. I would say that there's been some water under the bridge. Who knows what happened? Snyder said. There he goes, being cryptic. I don't know if he's wearing makeup. Cryptic. Meaning he's not going to tell you, ha, 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 and he shouldn't. I don't know what's happening. It's hard to say exactly. You can interpret that to mean Snyder just likes it better this way. His version of Justice League will exist on its own, making use of some material from other DC movies, but standing alone in a kind of Elseworlds tale. As Joker might advise, just roll with the chaos. So, not a bad article. It's a nice article. I like that Snyder's in there. There's no negativity, thank God, because, everything that circles this man always has someone trying to be negative as all hell. And just to say to everybody, too, in this movement, in the fandom of this, don't click on those people. You've known about them for a long time. Just scroll the fuck past them. When you click, when you make comments, when you do any of that, all you do is exactly what they want. So there's no need. And like I said, it was going to be all right, everybody. Here everything comes. And clap to everybody making the trailers for everything, for the TV spot stuff. That is great. I don't know what else anybody wants. This is what we got. This is what's coming. It's exciting, and here we go. And like I said, I'm not counting down till 10 days left, because everybody else is doing the countdown right now. So all I have to do is say, "Oh yeah," but I mean, come on, it's March 18th, and then and then February 14th, and everybody get ready for that because a trailer reaction is going to be coming for that. Get ready. So, on that note, on this episode of Irregular Thoughts, and it was a long one, I haven't done one in a little while, and it was a lot of fun stuff to talk about. I want you to go hit that like, hit that subscribe, and become a part of the Irregular Nation. Why wouldn't you want to? Take a ride on the irregular side with this nut. Cheers, everybody.